Guardians, in today's video, we're going to be going over the scatter signal fusion rifle that just got introduced in Season of the Wish. And shall I say, to lead into this video, that this fusion rifle is probably hands down the best fusion rifle in the game. So we're going to talk about all the perks you need to look for while hunting down this fusion rifle in this very long season we will be in, and what you should be looking for to craft for with this particular fusion rifle. So let's get into it. All right, so the scatter signal fusion rifle is a strand fusion rifle. It is a rapid fire frame, and it's one of the first strand rapid fires we've gotten to the game. Now, in the same category as this particular fusion rifle, goes into the same category as like the Riptide, Cartesian Coordinate, No Composure, which are very, very good, well-regarded fusion rifles that we have in the game, that a lot of people use. In the kinetic slot, scatter signal joins Riptide, which is already hands down a very good fusion rifle also. So this fusion rifle had a lot to live up to when we got it in the game, and it does live up to the hype of a lot of the rapid frames that we use in the game, that we have in our loadout when we go into high-end content and things of that nature in the game. Now, the biggest question you're probably asking yourself, if you're a new player to Destiny 2 or returning player, why is everybody talking about this particular fusion rifle? What makes it so unique out of all the fusion rifles? Well, scatter signal is one of the only rapid fire fusions with the overflow perk on it. And with this perk, what you gain is by picking up special or heavy bricks, you get an overflow in the magazine. Now, from a regular random roll version of this gun, or just crafting it with the regular version of overflow, you get +7 in the mag, which equals 14 total. Or if you have the enhanced version, when you craft it and get all your red borders, you get +9 in the mag, which equals 16 total rounds in the magazine. And the benefits of that is in a DPS phase, trying to get damage on a boss. During that, you can really get a lot of DPS without having to reload the actual weapon itself. And then also that plays hand in hand with the perk that we're going to talk about next, which is Control Burst. The next runner-up perk in the first slot you should go for PvE would be Slice. Slice works in coincidentally with Strand, so casting your class ability allows you the weapon to sever targets on hit for a brief duration up to a maximum number of targets. And how this works is that the next 5 hits within 8 seconds of using your class ability, seconds apply sever to those targets. Applying sever refreshes the buff duration, activates even while the weapon is stowed. So this, I would say, would be a runner-up perk if you're going to be synergizing this with Strand or anything like that. So that would be the other perk I would recommend for PvE if you don't go for Overflow, but I would say go for Overflow. So for the perk in the second slot for PvE, you want to go with Control Burst. Control Burst, basically how it works is landing every shot in a burst grants this weapon increased damage and reduced charge time for a short duration. So upon scoring a kill or hitting every shot in a burst, grants you 20% increased damage and 10% decreased charge time for 2 seconds. So in a DPS phase, working coincidentally with Overflow, you're going to be able to pop off shots a lot faster, DPS a lot faster, which is why this particular combo on this fusion rifle is such a great combination, and which is why you want to go with Control Burst and Overflow for PvE when it comes to this particular fusion rifle. Now that we've explained the key perks you want to go for and look for the scatter signal, let's go over the full run of what you want to craft it to. Now, me personally, what I have mine crafted to, because I finally got all my frames that I needed, I would go for Arrowhead Break, which is going to give you a 30% increase in recoil direction, 10% handling. I went with Liquid Coils for 5% additional impact, Overflow, and Control Burst. and that is the combination. And of course, for your masterwork, you want to go with charge time, which is going to drop that charge time down -40, which is going to take it down to 460 on the charge time for the fusion rifle. So that would be your PvE roll for this particular fusion rifle. Now, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about scatter signal for PvP. Now, there is a PvP role you can go for if you want to use this in PvP. Now, for PvP, we're going to go over that next. Now, for the PvP role for the scatter signal, you want to spec into range with fusion rifles. So I recommend going for Hammerforged rifling, which is going to give you a +10 on range. On the battery, you want to go with the projection fuse, which is going to give you another additional 10. Go with perpetual motion. So this weapon gains bonus stability, handling, reload speed while wielding in motion. And go for kickstart, gains bonus damage and charge time while sliding after sprinting for a short duration, which you'll be doing a lot of that in PvP. And for the masterwork, go for the range masterwork, which is going to give you an additional 10, which in collectively you're going to gain an additional +30 on range to really help you out in the range department for this fusion rifle. Guardians, so this is going to bring this video to a close. Let me know what builds you guys are using with the scatter signal. I would love to know, like, what are you guys using as far as loadout wise along with it. And then also, if you guys are using any different combination that you guys feel that may be better than the overflow control burst combo that we have, that seems to be like a lot of what everybody's using, and it's probably the most effective combo to use on this fusion rifle. But guys, let me know in the comments. Love to hear from you guys and see what you're using. Please make sure, if you guys have not already, if you like these type of videos from me, please make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Also give the video a thumbs up as well, and I will catch you Guardians on the next one.